Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a first impressions of all new e.l.f. makeup. Not all of it is brand new, but I would say a majority of it, and I'm actually really excited for this video. I have a huge box of just a lot of stuff. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to try out is the e.l.f. brow pencil. I don't think this is brand new. Or actually, yeah, I guess it is because it says new on it. But I feel like I've seen this before. Like, I don't think it's brand new. I don't think it launched with the stuff that they just launched. I don't know. We're going to try it out. Let's do this. Get in here. I've been needing a new brow pencil because I just went out of my LA Girl one. And I really like that one. It's really precise, really easy to do a brow, and I could get, like, you know, the fake hairs in front. I loved it. I hope this is the right color for me too. I got it in neutral brown. Okay. So here's the tip. This is one of those pencils where once you start to use it, the tip will dull. And I kind of knew that when I bought it. I was like, I looked at it online and I was like, oh, this isn't like a pencil, it's retractable, so the tip is, you know, once you start using it, it's gonna wear itself down and it won't be as sharp or precise. It comes with a spoolie on the end of it. It's pretty soft. I feel like it could, yeah, it's pretty nice. Now my brows are already pretty full, so I don't really need like too much filling in, but let's just go ahead and do it. Oh, interesting. Wow, that actually... Wow, I actually like that for filling in that little bald spot that I have on this brow. I feel like I don't really have to apply too much pressure to get pigment, so that's good. But as you can see, the tip is already like kind of shaving itself down. Sorry for the sirens. This pencil isn't super creamy, but it's not super hard to work with either. I'll have a more in-depth tutorial on how I do my eyebrows soon, but for today we're just going to focus on the product. So I really like this brow pencil. The only thing I would say is that if you want something that's a little more precise, you can get the Precise brow pencil from e.l.f. I'm sure it works great. If the formula is anything like this, I'm sure it's a great brow pencil, but this one is just, I think this is for people with fuller brows that kind of just want something quick to fill in bald spots. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and prime my eyes, and this is a little different, but I was playing around in my makeup and I was like, I wonder what this would be like to prime my eyelids. And it actually works pretty well because I don't like this on my face. It just makes my foundation really cakey and it just doesn't look good. But I really like this to prime my eyes because it's a silicone based primer, so it makes everything smooth and it doesn't add any coverage or anything, but it does make my eyeshadows blend really smoothly. And I don't use a whole lot because if you get carried away with it, it can really dry out your lids, and then yeah, it's just not cute. But I don't like it as a face primer, so I had to find something to use it for, you know? But I'm sure there's an eyeshadow primer that's silicone based that acts the same way as this does. I just have yet to find it. This is the first time that I'm filming with someone else in the house. Usually when I film, I'm home completely alone. So I'm a little self-conscious, but we're gonna move past it and keep going. The next thing I want to play with is something I'm so excited for. This is their new palette that they just dropped, and look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I love the packaging. It's textured. It's like super smooth and just Modern Metals eyeshadow palette. I can't describe the feeling of the packaging. It's something you'd have to feel for yourself. It's almost silky, almost. I don't know, but it's satisfying and I love it. Modern Metallics meet Statement Mattes in this 10-pan palette of perfectly curated shades. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. I don't even want to destroy this packaging because it's so nice. I don't want to throw this packaging away. I'm such a hoarder. Okay, and here it is. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It feels a little plasticky, kind of cheap compared to some of their other palettes. Like this Mad for Matte. It sounds like good plastic and like it's sturdy. But this one is a little more, I don't know, it's just different feeling. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna start swatching some of these shades. These last 4 shades are just really speaking to me. They're calling my name. I want to see if I can do a look with all of those. But first, let's swatch some stuff. So I'm gonna go into all these 4 shades. Ooh, ooh, yes, that is like such a fall color. I love it. They're soft. I wouldn't say completely buttery, but they are soft and smooth. Okay, we're gonna go in and swatch. Just one swipe. That's pretty decent. I'd say that's pretty good. Ooh, that yellow, I don't really know. And then let's do this purple. Ooh. That's not bad. Let's go into this one right here. Ooh. Oh, oh, that is, wow. Okay, in the pan, hold on, I'm struggling. In the pan, okay, sorry, my phone stopped recording. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know where it cut off, but I was saying that I'm gonna swatch some of these shimmery shades, and I went to go swatch this one, and it looks like it's like a gray, slightly green, shimmery shade, like almost silver. In person, at least, that's what it looks like. But when I swatched it, it looks green. That's so interesting. I really want to use that today, but I don't know if I don't know. Let's swatch some of these. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty nice. Wow. Okay, let's try this green. Ooh, that was smooth. That was really nice. Okay. Let's try this gold, which is just, oh wow, that was nice. That was buttery, creamy. Look at that. Yes. Now let's try this darker brown. Ooh. Yes. Oh my god. I love it. Okay. I was gonna do an all matte to try and use as many of the shades as possible, but these shimmery shades are kind of speaking to me, so we'll see. Also, I got another blending brush, and I need as many blending brushes as I can get my hands on. This one is unlike anything I have, and that's why I bought it. So I'm gonna do an entire look using just this palette. Okay, so I've been sitting here trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm gonna go in with, well, they don't have any shade names, bummer. I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade, and I'm gonna use that as my transition. Oh, it picks up nicely on the brush. So let's see. I have hope for these shadows. So I'm just going to take this in my crease. I think this shade would pop out a little more or stand out more if you were using a base or an eyeshadow primer with color into it, whether it was white or just something with coverage. It would, you know, look a lot better, but it's not terrible. And I feel like any kind of eyeshadow would look better with some type of, you know, pigmented primer or white base or anything. I think any eyeshadow would perform better, you know? Can see it is showing up on my lid, but it's pretty close to my skin tone. I mean, it's not close to my skin tone, but it's just, it doesn't really pop on my skin color that much. This is my third time dipping into the shade, by the way. On my skin color, it just comes off as a typical transition shade, which is good because that's what I was using it for. Instead of something that's rounded and domed like this one, I'm going into something that's a little more precise, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. It's like a burnt orange. I'm gonna take this a little bit lower in my crease and kind of press it and blend at the same time. These two colors are perfect for each other. These two colors are blending really well into each other, which is what you want. Again, keeping this lower in the crease. And I'm kind of pressing it on the lid, on the outer corner too, just to help with the dimension. And we're going to be cutting the crease later, so don't worry too much about getting shadow on your lid. So far, dipping into those two colors, they're quite easy to blend. I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend those two colors together. Okay, now I'm going to take the brush that I just bought with e.l.f. and I'm going to take this purple shade all the way at the end, and I'm going to build that even lower in my crease and a little bit on the lid too. These shadows are a bit dusty and do kind of fly everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but that's not really new for e.l.f. I feel like that's pretty typical for their shadows. I'm going to take this and pack it on the outer edge of my eye, kind of in a C shape. A lot of people say V shape and then they, you know, they pack in a V shape, but that creates a really sharp edge and it gives you like a more winged out look. I want to keep this pretty rounded, so I'm going to use a C shape instead of a V shape. This color is not quite as pigmented as I'd hoped. It looks a lot more purple in the palette, but it's coming off of my eye just a little bit dulled. I like this brush though, it's perfect for getting in my crease. in blending. And again, I'm just packing this on, and then I'm going to go in and really blend after. I mean, again, these shadows are blending very well, which I'm not surprised because I have used e.l.f. shadows before and I love them. I think for the price, you could definitely get away you can definitely get away with using e.l.f. shadows, especially for how cheap they are. I think their palettes are like $5 to $10 depending on what palette you get. And that's including their face palettes too. Again, I am sorry about the lighting, guys. The sun is going in and out. Sorry. Might just have to deal. Hopefully you can still see, but in the palette, this purple looks pretty like vibrant almost, but on my eye it comes off just a little more dull, and not quite sure how I feel about it. Again, it's not bad, it's just not what I expected. I mean, I am a little disappointed, I guess, because I saw those colors online and I was like, I have to have that palette. But it just isn't quite what I was hoping for. Okay, so I'm going to go in and cut my crease, and I'm going to use NYX's Base in White. And I'm just going to take my my crease cutting brush and go right in here. I'm only going to be doing half cut crease today. That's what I mean by half cut crease. I'm just only cutting halfway of the lid, and then I'm going to pat out the edge. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that brush that I used. Where is it? I'm going to go back into the brush that I just bought, and I'm going to go back into that purple and pack on the outer edge. Oh, that's so weird. It's almost like it oxidized. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's oxidizing or mixing too much with the other shades, but my crease doesn't look purple anymore. It looks brown. But the only brownish shade that I used was this burnt orange. And I didn't really use a whole lot of it. I feel like the purple should, you know, overpower that color just because it's a purple. But I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to pat and build that color up. Okay, it stayed that time a little bit better. It's still just coming off brownish to me and not really purple. Let me show you a purple. These are purples right in here, you know? This one is just pretty dull compared, and I don't know if that's on purpose. If it is, great job, you achieved what you were looking for, but I don't know, I was expecting something a little more like this, you know, when I got this, you know, just to compare some shades. I'm gonna go above right in here because I already have these swatches, so I'm just gonna do it on this side. These two purples are from a different palette. This is the e.l.f. purple that I just bought, and let's see. I mean, wow. Look at that. Wow. And then this is the e.l.f. purple. And it's just very underwhelming, I guess, you know? If that's what they were going for, they definitely did it. They achieved it. Yeah, now look. Doesn't that just look brown? doesn't quite look purple. So I'm going to take a little flat brush to pack on some of these shimmer shades. I think I'm going to go in with this gold one right here. And I'm going to pack that on the outer edge of this cut crease. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And this is a dry brush, by the way. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay. It said that these shadows could be used wet or dry, so I'm going to go in with the setting spray. This is the Matte Magic Mist and Set. So I'm going to go in and spray my brush. Just once, twice. And then I'm going to go back in with that gold. And let's see what it's like wet. Oh, even better. Some eyeshadows can't really work when they're wet. They just kind of crumble and fall apart. This just makes it even more smooth and more metallic, and I love it. Now I'm going to use the other side of this brush and go into this really light champagne-y shade right here. This side of the brush is dry also, by the way. Not quite as impressive as the gold. There we go. You kind of have to like almost dig your brush in a little bit, kind of pick up a lot more product. And I'm just going to blend those two shades together. I really want them to blend seamlessly and not be like metallic, you know, matte shadow. Like I want it to all kind of blend together. So I'm going to switch between the two sides of this brush and just keep blending. I'm also going to wet my brush for the lighter shade. And then going back in with that gold just so we don't lose it. That's nice, I like it. Okay, so we have this top portion of the eye done. I am going to do the other eye off camera, and then we'll come back. I'll probably come back with the rest of my face done, like my foundation and concealer and all that done, and then we can finish the eyes. I have this patch on my eye that never holds product, no matter what primer I use. It never, ever holds product, and I always have an issue blending product on top of that little spot. It's right here. Yeah, can you guys see that patch on my eye? I don't know if you can, but like it never blends anything, and it irritates me to my core. Okay, there. Now you can really see what I mean when nothing sticks there and it really does not blend, and it drives me crazy. Some of you might say, well, you just put concealer there and so now it's going to stick to the concealer and not your eyelid. No, I'm telling you, it's not that. So I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and I completely forgot. I have this new product. Obviously, that's what this video is. Matte eyeshadow. This is a liquid matte eyeshadow. And I was gonna put this on first, kind of like a transition shade, and see how it worked, and I completely forgot. But first of all, can we just talk about this packaging? It's so sleek. I love it. It smells like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's so strange. It smells spicy. Let's watch this. Oh. That's so thick. It's so thick. Oh, but it feels so thin. Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, that's my skin color for sure. This is like the closest match I've ever found to my skin. it's like perfectly neutral. I think I love this. Sorry I couldn't test it for the video, I completely forgot, but yeah, if I end up not liking it, I'll just give it to my sister. I'm sure she'll like it. One sec. So I just gave my sister that matte eyeshadow thing because I know that it won't work for me. And she's a little bit lighter than me, so I'm hoping it'll work for her. And when I showed it to her, she like got really excited. So I was like, okay, she can have it. Oh my god, you know, would have been perfect because I bought this too. This is a eyeliner pencil, but it's in olive green. It would have been perfect to use with this green shadow right here. I just don't think of these things sometimes. It's okay, it's okay. We're still gonna use it even if it doesn't exactly go with this look because I wanna know what that's like. I wanna see that eyeliner, see if it really works. Okay, feet is done. So now I'm gonna go in with this highlighter, which I'm so excited for, but I'm also like, damn, like I really got the wrong shade. I should have gotten the lighter one, but on the website it looked like it was gonna be too ashy, and then the other shade looked like it was gonna be too light. So I've been wanting to try this. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Let's swatch. I'm dying inside. Okay, swatch. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, that's garbage. That's literally shit. But I heard that you have to like scrape off the first layer, so we're doing this together. Oh, I'm cringing right now. Feels different. Definitely picked up more there. Let's see. Okay. That's still kind of shit. I have highlighter all over me and I'm in white. Why would I wear white? Okay, that is slightly better, I guess. Go in and spray my face with this setting spray, which I always do. And then going straight in with some of this highlighter. You know what? It actually might work for my skin, but it is extremely golden. Oh, it almost does, it like is barely working for my skin, which I'm actually happy about, but this is definitely for deeper skin tones. It's not bad, not bad, not bad. And it has like this pinkish, it's almost like a pink base with a gold reflex, and oh, I love it. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Okay, now we're gonna go back in to finish the eyes because I low-key almost forgot. Go back into the palette that I've already gotten dirty. And I'm gonna go in with this blue because I'm super curious. It may not really go with the look, but I'm curious. I wanna know what it looks like. Wow. Okay, then we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna take the same brush that I was using to pack and blend that purple on the lid, and I'm gonna take it and use it on the lower lash line to blend out that blue. I'm not picking up any more product, I'm just using what's left over on the brush and lightly blending. That way it kind of ties everything together, brings it all together, makes everything match. There we go. Ooh, I'm living. It's fall. Yes. Now I'm gonna go in with this olive green pencil that I mentioned earlier. I don't know if this is gonna look right, I'm being honest. It might not, probably not, but we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. This is definitely something you have to warm up on the back of your hand a little bit. Oh, it is very pigmented though. Wow, look at that swatch, that tiny swatch. I don't know if you can see it, but right here. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm living for this look. Okay, so the last thing is the lips. Actually, let me highlight first on my eyes. Okay, so they had this deal going on. I don't know if it's still going on, but they had this deal. By the way, I'm going in with this light color right here to highlight on my eyes. I don't know if they still have this deal going on, but when I bought all this stuff, for $25 by the way, when I bought all this stuff, shipping was free for 25 and over, and you got a free gift. So the free gift I got was this lipstick, this setting spray, and what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got that matte eyeshadow. But like I said, I gave it to my sister because she'll probably use it more than me. So I'm gonna go in and highlight. Oh, whoa, whoa, can you see that? Can you see just like, that's dry by the way. Now we can move on to the lips. So I'm gonna go in with this matte lip color. This is in the shade Praline. Is this the name? I don't know. Let me just open it and find out. Praline. I really don't know what that means, or if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Praline. I don't know. I already know that I like their lipsticks, so let's go in and just line first. They're very creamy. Okay, and the last thing, I have this Pout Perfector in Glow. Ooh, yes. I'm just gonna put this only in the center. Oh yeah, I already know I like this. This is probably something I would wear on my bare lips and not necessarily on top of another lipstick. Oh, I don't like this applicator. I hate this applicator actually. It's hard. I thought it was like one of those brushes, you know, like on Kylie Cosmetics, but it's literally hard. Like I don't know if you can see like what I'm doing, but it's hard. It's not flexible well, I guess it is kind of flexible, but like not when it's on your lips. It's not sticky or goopy or, you know, chunky with glitter or anything like that. It said on the packaging that I destroyed, it said, apply a small dab to the center of the lips over your lipstick or lip gloss. Oh, so you can put it over another lip gloss? That's interesting. Tip, do not blend all over the lips as this will lose the dimensional pearl effect. Which, I agree. I completely forgot to put on mascara. 1 second. Okay, I put on mascara. Now we can go into my final thoughts. I'm going to talk about the eyebrow pencil first. I think I already said I love it. I'm going to continue to use it. I definitely think it's for people with thicker eyebrows that aren't really looking to really draw or create a new brow. Worth it. It's a great formula. It's smooth. You don't have to press super hard to get pigment, but it's not overly pigmented so your brows get kind of crazy. It's nice. This lipstick, already know that I love their lipsticks. They're super creamy. especially the matte ones. The matte ones are pretty nice. They don't really draw out your lips or anything. And they're slim and small and cute and easy to take with you, so yep. This Pout Perfector I think is cute. I think it's a nice idea. It's not necessarily a gloss that you would put all over your lips, but really just to give them more dimension and to add a little something something to your look. I like it. The highlighter, it is not for my skin tone. Obviously that's my fault. I should have picked a lighter color, but I just, you know, shopping online is really hard when you're picking shades and stuff, so. But I mean, it still worked. It looks pretty. It's just a little too golden for my skin. I would definitely go for something, one of the lighter colors, which I'm sure were also beautiful. But just remember that you do have to scrape off the top layer to get any real pigment or shine from this. Pencil, great, pigmented. It's still on my lower lash line. It's not disappearing or anything. I do kind of want to try this almost as a base on my lid and then go in with this green color from the palette, because I think that would be really interesting. This matte setting spray I like. It definitely helped my makeup come together. It made it look less cakey and the powder set in really nicely while mattifying, which I don't really need mattifying, but it didn't over mattify to the point where it's like, you know, like dry and just weird. It worked and I liked it, and I got it for free because I spent $25. So this palette, I love it. This was, I'm not sure how much it is, but I will have it on the screen. I think it's $10 or $12. I think it was $12. I think they were going for a more muted look with this palette, this palette, and that's why everything wasn't quite as pigmented, or not. Well, I wouldn't say pigmented. It's pigmented, but it doesn't have that kind of oomph that their other shadows have. This is definitely more on the like neutral, soft glam look, which I don't mind. I think that's nice. I think it's a change in what they usually do, and the colors are just gorgeous. So that is everything. Wow, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment what brand you guys want me to check out next, because I will definitely do that for you guys. And again, my brow tutorial will be coming soon. I just keep forgetting to film it, but I will do it eventually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!